Hi friends, today I am going to review the book, Project Portfolio Management, Leading the Corporate Vision, by Shan Rajegopal, Philip McGuin and James Waller. Gearing up for a major project. Executives are realizing that the secret to remaining competitive and becoming more profitable is simple: projects. If you plan and execute projects well, your organization can adjust nimbly to market changes, new competitors, and the evolution of technology. Conversely, the future looks grim for organizations that cannot identify needs and work methodically to meet them. To execute projects effectively, you need to know the 10 commandments of Project Portfolio Management, PPM. Projects are investments. Just as your organization carefully manages short and long-range investments, it should value each project as an opportunity to accomplish its strategic goals. Attain proper balance. The 3 elements of successful project management are processes, people, and tools. You need systematic procedures to help steer your organization, people to supervise and execute projects, and the right software. These 3 factors must remain in balance. Deploy PPM gradually. Resist the temptation to rip out your current systems and replace them with PPM. Avoid a big bang installation. Enhance PPM visibility. Involve the entire organization in your projects. One technique is to use role-based dashboards that enable all project stakeholders to obtain the information necessary to do their jobs. Agree on the truth. Get all the information you need from each source as soon as it becomes available. Avoid data delays. Negotiate executive sponsorship. The top people in your firm must endorse your PPM deployment to give it credibility, accountability, and transparency. PPM equals change management. Manage PPM as a project that generates change throughout your organization. Build project management competencies. Strong projects depend on solid project plans. Project managers need a high degree of project management competence to carry out productive planning. Establish an accepted PPM system. Remember, you're not simply trying to pull off one important project. PPM should be a measurable, repeatable process. Agree on metrics so your team can track, monitor, and tweak your portfolio over time. Embrace PPM. Use PPM reports as part of your routine process to guide you in running your business. This book is for executives and business leaders who need to manage projects as business investments and to measure their impact on the bottom line. Corporations that fail to follow these commandments often have big graveyards of nightmare projects. Companies pour millions into projects, often in the realm of information technology, without getting results. PPM moves organizations away from a narrow project-by-project orientation and, instead, focuses them on developing a more integrated, systematic approach to projects that fulfill their strategic objectives. This gives executives and stakeholders the necessary tools to assess a project's merits and provides managers on the operational level with the resources they need. Make wise choices. Doing projects right is not enough. You also must take on the right projects. Organizations should work on a mix of projects that deliver short, medium, and long-range returns. All 3 types of projects are important. Each company will generally have its own unique mix of projects. Eliminating some projects while investing more in others is normal. Common problems with projects include: 1. Misalignment. The projects selected must advance corporate objectives. 2. Delays. Plan properly to avoid late projects. 3. Poor execution. Management often has to step in, causing added expense. 4. Overlap. Projects shouldn't be redundant. 5. Lack of accountability. You need real-time project monitoring and clarity about who is in charge. Project Portfolio Management, PPM, is about ensuring you have the correct mix of projects that are focused on taking the business where it has decided to go. Successful project implementation depends on the Project Portfolio Management Team, PPMT, and the Program Management Office, PMO. 1. The PPMT. This team allocates resources for project investments that meet corporate goals. 2. The PPMT creates the process for monitoring the project portfolio and serves as an intermediary between the strategic decision-makers and the operational staff. 3. The PPMT proposes projects, aligns projects with overall strategy, recruits executive sponsors, and recommends resource allocations. 3. PPMTs need project leaders. 4. The PMO. This is a clearinghouse of information related to all projects. 5. Its purview includes proper training methods, best practices, and the standards governing each project. 6. Programs and projects are different. 7. An individual project focuses on deliverables, but the PMO concentrates on processes that can be used across multiple projects to attain strategic goals. 8. PMOs help project managers control their budgets, generate documentation, and hone proper methods and standards. Building your dashboard. The PPMTs and PMOs functions require accurate, real-time information that can be displayed via dashboards that keep everyone informed on the progress of individual projects. Most contemporary PPM software systems offer metrics and emit alerts in reaction to the parameters and data provided. Projects are investments. Like all investments, there are anticipated costs, benefits, and risks. This role-based dashboard system provides a bird's-eye view of how projects are progressing and enables managers to fulfill their various responsibilities. Everyone must have access to this information. Do not let any one level of the organization hoard it. Your company's dashboard capabilities should include 1. Portfolio trends and forecasts. 2. Advanced financial modeling. 3. Real-time alerts. 4. Milestone management. 5. Portfolio change tracking. Many organizations tend to focus on individual project choices, made one at a time with little regard for the impact that one project has on the next. To build a workable dashboard, establish a real-time information flow. To accelerate your information flow, beware of data that is scattered across multiple users throughout your enterprise. Some information must be centralized so data does not bog down in silos, where it can get stuck, causing sluggishness and delays. Departments that use different sets of data often take drastically different approaches to problems. Instead of letting departments diverge, create a common data infrastructure for your organization. A company's wide use of spreadsheets, paper, and manual processes often indicates that information is fragmented throughout its organization. Dissemination of knowledge must be planned with the recognition that it is a critical mechanism for getting employees to adopt change. Management ultimately must demonstrate its commitment to real-time data and common information platforms. Track the force of change on a real-time basis. Providing real-time information is a major step toward PPM maturity. Ideally, your organization will adopt a project-centric outlook and enable its independent teams to manage projects fluidly across operational functions. Your PPM toolbox. Your company needs the proper software tools to manage its project portfolio. The software should include project tracking, scheduling and management, forecasting, allocation of workload and resources, budgeting and reporting tools, and tools to help you construct your dashboard. Be careful not to select PPM software that is too project-centric. Such tools have difficulty managing simultaneous projects. Properly conceived, PPM is essentially a business tool and not strictly a method for managing projects. More robust tools empower top managers and executives with the information they need to make decisions. Your software should 1. Support the process and the people involved in PPM. 2. Offer an evaluation procedure for testing and refinement. 3. Offer a structured method for analyzing, choosing, and prioritizing projects. 4. Allow you to create and maintain dashboards. Companies that use spreadsheets, paper and manual process, or multiple disconnected information systems that are loosely integrated, lack effective internal controls. Selecting the proper software could take weeks or even months. Be sure to review and analyze your current IT and reporting setup before finalizing your choice. Framework development and kickoff. Before you can install a PPM system, assess your organization's strategic objectives, define the scope and purpose of available projects, ensure that projects align with the overall strategy, and estimate each project's return on investment. Recruit an executive sponsor for each project and select vendors who can contribute expertise. Organizations rarely have all the requisite skills to execute a project in-house. Very rarely will a business have all the necessary internal skills to deploy a PPM process. Other important steps include 1. Validating the budget and determining executive support. 2. Creating your PPM team. 3. Creating a charter defining the PPMT's role and defining the roles of its members. 4. Designating project portfolio sponsors. 5. Prioritizing projects based on a scoring model. 6. Defining the necessary resources for each project. Optimization. Optimization is a tactical step that companies undertake after experiencing initial success in managing projects. This is an essential element in getting full value from your PPM. Your objective is to adjust the process by balancing available resources with demand. Check again that the projects undertaken align with the organization's strategic priorities. The PPMT conducts the optimization process, which should include these steps. 1. Compare resource availability with demand. 2. Identify any resource availability issues. 2. Make hard decisions and then authorize the planned utilization of resources. 3. Consider the company's options. 3. For example, the organization can delay or cancel lower priority projects. 4. Validate resource allocation with the sponsors. 4. They are responsible for generating a return on the organization's investment in the project. 5. Communicate project decisions to the corporate community at large. Delivering a workable PPM process is a difficult challenge. The implementation of a poorly defined method is as bad as, if not worse than, not implementing any form of process to control project delivery. The net effect of these measures will be a continually evolving, carefully tracked, monitored, and managed project portfolio. Embedding PPM. To squeeze the highest possible value from your PPM, make it part of your corporate culture and your approach to managing knowledge. Add PPM to your basic training curriculum, including seminars, coaching, tactical workshops, and strategic courses. This kind of education empowers employees to accept and respond to change. Another way to embed PPM is to track its rewards. Know what benefits you expect before beginning a project and make sure the project delivers on its potential. Projects that accomplish their goals help you establish the credibility of your planning process and your future undertakings. Proper training and verification of benefits will help make PPM an integral part of your company's success. Takeaways. 1. Contemporary organizations need effective project management. 2. Project portfolio management can help you align all of your projects with your company's strategic goals. 3. Properly managed projects make organizations more nimble in the face of change. 4. Projects are similar to investments. You take a risk for an expected return. 5. Balance your company's portfolio with projects that pay off in the long term, middle term, and short term. 6. Managing projects one at a time is a big mistake. 6. Instead, develop an overall project management system and strategy. 7. To succeed, a project must have a high-level sponsor within the company. 8. Successful project management requires the right software system. 9. Companies need real-time information to manage their projects. 10. Once you establish a good project portfolio management system, institutionalize it by embedding it in your corporate culture. 11. If you enjoy our content and would like to stay updated with our latest videos, please like, share, and consider subscribing to our YouTube channel. 11. Your support means a lot to us.